We here today, today, and blessed we also get together. We thank you and share. Remember, so we listen to one of the program where those done, we have information, we support. All right, so now we are welcome to Kissi radio stations. We are 7.3. Hey, Dr. Mahmoud, all right, so good evening, welcome to Kissi radio stations. Benefit 107.3. Today, another blessed day. We do the and also one for town at the time at the studio is about 19 minutes past 9 o'clock, and today inside the program we get people who can come on from statistics alone. We can talk to me. The phone inside the program today, that's what bring come una. So come say we make for see now say get plenty things that will happen on the country and exactly we take part for the country and inside the program today I could just say you said enjoying the first segment. You can send the text message in number 034 83249 or 033173515, or you can send the text message number 074 921011. Remember, see me, studio technician today now, Moses Lamy, able to make sure the program come on 5 for 1. You know, the program is living in Natama James. Not get for waste time, we get for turn the mic now studio two for Larry gets there introduce themselves. Good evening, welcome to Kissi Bendu station.
Good evening, Kissitonians and listener greetings from Statistics Salon. Mina Augustine Kande, the PR officer for Statistics Salon.
Evening, the family, me na Sileba, the GI specialist within statistics and you. I'm in the managing cartographic affairs.
That's the voice of Mr. Studio guest this evening. Remember, say this now Statistics Salon we supports common or couple common from government of Salon. We also did get them from the UNFPA and other donor partners them. We need the support for make sure say this particular cartograph
Cartographic.
cartography mapping here also continue for happen. Now different parts now the country. Remember say today we therefore discuss about the ongoing pilot cartography mapping where it dey take place inside Kissi and Children, Kailam district and also inside the discussion we therefore talk about the general census process we get for happen. But we get people wey na masters and people wey dey here today so that they will tell you exactly how this process shall get for happen. And for members say the two people who get inside the studio, we get Mr. Ba and also we get Mr. Kanewi, they come from the Statistics Salon. And like I will just say, if I'm for joining inside the program, you can send a text message for the first segment of the program. The number is 034 8324 982 170 515. Or you send a text message on number 074 9210 Whenever waste time, we for study mic and studio two for lay we panelists them tell exactly what actually they are today for. We start with the PRO because you don't see the public relations officers them get more information exactly what they happen at different organizations. Now, Mr. Kane, you could tell me exactly why una reacting.
We they are this evening for talk to with family or make them know say we Statistics Salon as the Statistics Act of 2002 give you the mandate for coordinate, compile and analyze all statistical data in this country. One for let the people know say census the gap we get for happen inside 2026. But before that time day, we get plans them who they embark on. We get things them who they do before that 10 day reach. So one of them things them who they do now the cartographic mapping for draw map of each of the areas then in this country, even the last village in this country. But that exercise they get for be inside sometimes July or August. But before that time they reach, we get a test case we will don't come for Kandu and the Kissi community for see how best the tools them will get for use because na digital process we get for use fully for this exercise here we get for camp. So we feed staff then away they within this community we can purposely for can test some of the instruments then or see how applicable the instruments then go be when we come to the actual exercise we get for happen sometimes inside July and August. So if we can this evening them and for can inform family them, say we get them people them around them, now then young Sierra Leoneans them, and then they work for the betterment of this country, the cooperation, then support towards them people them for that they're able to ensure say the work goes smoothly for them. Now then we come for can ring now the ace of with family them at the Kissi community.
All right, we get for go to Mr. Ba. Mr. Ba, you know the GIS specialist now, Statistics Salon. I think say Mr. Can I just tell you one word, just say one word in a very big time. Cartographic mapping. What's in actual what I mean?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. I appreciate the family them for the second time. And indeed, when we see cartography, it's like an act of making maps. Either it can be a scientific method or it can be an ethical method. But in this case, making those maps, only make them map that they will therefore be them what you actually like the description of what you did inside it. And what you actually did inside the map Now, one thing we get for can do, we are what we call for able for delineate, that is for divide the area into small places there. Where at the end of the day, now they will get for take them in the middle, they will get for use for the session 2026 for make we need a work we will really get for can do so that when they will do that work, they will get an equal distribution of the work. Because we don't go want make one person get for work pass the company. I make the time actually for divide them to them to small area. So that division they will they make, now actually we call as cartography. And the mapping and whenever they go like the beginning they go first. They go for where collect the information before the inside that map will get from the information. So we can just
All right, Plain, thank you for where you take it and explain that to me. We therefore go back to Mr. Kanye. Mr. Kanye, we have the PRO. So tell me more. Actually, what's in the process actually when you go on right inside? You see, tell the children inside the state.
So if Fambuden did listen the specialist when Mr. Bar, he don't clearly tell Fambuden say we staff them be around for embark on an exercise with the cartographic mapping. But this not to the actual process this. This is not just the pilot phase of that exercise, the way Mr. Bar just explained to me Fambuden. We see another process the way and then the delineate that for divide the countries into their half portion so that when time reach for the actual counting, we'll get for count people and inside 2026. So that one enumerator, for example, we'll get for recruits na Kissi tenure, we go able to work with if we get that workload inside 2 weeks, we will able to complete that work day. You know, go burden up too much. Or we get possibly get work pass in company. So Mr. Baron clearly explained that to the family. So we there or we fit staff them now there within the Kissi 10 community, including the 5 sections, they therefore cover the 5 sections then within this chiefdom, yeah, for ensure say they embark on the pre-test, that for test, waiting we actually get for do coming either July or August, where the actual process where Mr. Bado explained will get for happen. So when that time reach, now inside August or July, the people and where they around and for test for see wetin we don put in place. If you go really good or if you go really applicable for make we use during that 10 day where we don't set as an institution for embark on that actual process day. So therefore, then they are for test the instruments them, then they are for see actually some of them challenges them will go be an actual challenge will go arise during the actual process so that we will able to learn from them things then they and prepare ourselves better so that when the actual process can we go able to overcome some of them things then we then will get at the end of the day out of the process we then can embark on.
All right, thank you plenty for taking to this one. We get to go back to the chair specialist, Mr. Barr. Mr. Barr, how do you say this particular cartographic mapping here so we will can help us and we will capture everybody in a different community?
yeah, you know, whenever we statistics here, they actually will do the work. We dey always dey try for plan, and we dey plan for better so that we know we will left. And what we do, whenever we dey try for do this delineation, we take Kissi as a pure example where we go even for can test this instrument as we say Kissi. So this instrument, because we use Kissi as a guinea pig, where we go even for can test what we want. And why we use that because of the conflict when they is also. So if we're able to manage Kissi as it is now, it means we're able to manage any side-by-side conflict. As already we already succeed, we don't manage that because previously with the map and the can not able to access the place. But because of the activeness of the station general and also indemnity as well as the management, we'll be able to overcome this now. And now the security allowing for this. The only place we're going to map it Yenga, which we have the map but we try for finalize. Now, inside Kissi 10, we get about 5 sections. And each of the sections they get a meaning the way who belong get already. Don't map them. For instance, we get about 93 villages them with them they inside the city. And out of this 93, we get Masadu in a section, we get 24 villages there. We get Konyo section, we get 19, Kongu we get 8, Lela we get 28, Tony we get 14. So in total we get 93 villages there. So then 93 villages, so we make sure say we don't count, we don't staff them actually for make them come and do this kind of work for 20. So we what you really try to tell the authorities then and the children we also now will make sure say now make the paramount chief as well. He talk to in village headmen so that they will coordinate with the section chiefs then for make them make sure say each and every map will send us some information that is a map to plan. So now in make you come actually one for see 100% coverage.
All right, so as I say, we don't hear for the GIS specialist. We be there for 3 more. Now we want for open phone lines. Maybe someone who want for ask any question pertaining this particular cartographic mapping. Also, we carry on from the statistics salon. We found the common from the government of Salon and UNFPA with other donor partners there. Family user can call on the number 034-832-498, 033-173, 515-07548, 074-921011, 074-921011, and join us at the program. If you get any question pertaining this particular discussion, so we will carry on this pirate spaceway statistics salon did you cartographic mapping, and we have to go back to the PRO for making it exactly. So you talk about the pirate space. This pirate space here, how many areas we actually capture for now? That means for after this pirate space, we no need for come back now. The first phase will come because the 12 for say this now a test case we the institution is different.
So I feel say if I'm good at the missing, not only just the specialists, we are the GIS specialists just to analyze. For say in Kissi tenure, we get 5 sections, and each of their sections then get villages then or towns then where they constitute that section. So, for example, you get Masadu, where the specialist just don't tell you.
Okay,
we get 24.
Okay, we get a caller. Hello, good evening, welcome to Kissi Bendu station. You name place with the call for. Yeah, Mr. Falatamba, you take to the program. Okay, plenty thank you. I think for some people I'm done here. You what you just say. Make I just repeat in question. Latamba in Tapna Koindu, he ask say, and say but when I don't say when I give for capture all the villages there, but not just look at Yenga how when I get for do that. But now keep that question why question they come, when I will keep on our mind as we come when I will answer. Yes, Mr. Kande, you will talk for something.
Yes, so just like I've been trying to say, the specialist already tell you, this now a pilot phase. We'll say pilot phase. The word pilot means test case. So this now a test case. For see all the things they plan for use for the actual mapping exercise. We will therefore include the whole country now. For this exercise, we will talk about the pilots. Not only 3 chiefdoms with Freetown, part of Freetown. Now this exercise they happen. For example, the Kissi 10 for Kailan district, then you get Dima for Bonds district, then you get Mara for Bombali district. Then for each 3 winner Freetown, you get Dove Court, you get Mounty Court, you get Magazine Court. So now there we test all the things they will plan for use for the actual process. We therefore be inside July or August, one per month then day. So then things them they will want for use that the test case will come back, but the specialists, we are the specialists, will actually take the people and through for make una understand clearly. But I feel say they don't clarify that.
So why, if someone go for ask questions, say, why you see say una institution statistics alone choose them ARM?
Okay, sorry. Why actually we choose 10 than in Jaffa?
Yeah, sitting in other community them their own say.
Okay, we choose areas there so because we put a condition. There's a condition we actually put in place, we will test. And the condition here is we look at areas we are disputed areas, and we look at areas where they're difficult for go, and also we look at areas where they're easy for go, simple for ride over. So that then condition we look at. And also we look at areas where communication are a challenge. So if you look at Kissi critically, like how we do now, as we as right now, we struggle for network, right? And so this is one of the reasons why we see that. And also we choose Kissi because of the conflict with the around themselves. Because if at all we're able to resolve this kind of conflict, we're able to navigate around that, we're able to solve that kind of problem that it means any other situation will arise that the other achievements in the main activity, we can use this one as an example for you to solve the problem. Now, if I can come back by the question where you say, if this is the final one, after this is not a time, no, we can. We can, but with the way this will be the last children also who get for the final mapping back, right? Now we do this for test, but whenever the main activity they take place, we know the can. Until what we don't do, the whole country, we don't finalize everything, and the turn out the kind of can map here to fresh. Yeah. So we don't go left here. Yeah, we just take our space for just test and go back and fix the instrument there, we kick off the job. And that's the way we can assist.
Okay then. I think see the caller we don't call. For the time we don't call and ask the question, so I go to the question back so that no answer because maybe we don't wait for let una answer in question. But I just go back. Other people when they listen to we good listeners them. If you not get anything for add up to this particular discussion here, so we talk about statistics alone and the cartographic mapping where we carry on inside the city and children kind of visit. You get any question you can ask to this line here 034 832 or 033 170 515 074 921011. You can call in, ask any question you want concerning what this particular program here so we talk about. We have the cartographic mapping we statistics salon they do. We support come out from the government of Salon and the UNFPA and other donor partners there. Let's just take this question here so we one of the caller we don't ask. From Faratama say he say now na so na get for reach all the other communities there. How na get for the thing?
Okay, thank you very much. I think this question and the second thing is and they always been talk to the people of Chite for say if we not be one for do anything in relation for mapping locality, so we not be able need to go extra info go to the national security coordinator and write letter, the SP write letter for making ask for authorization of WIO mappers to make them move inside we get with security officers there when the mansion of them really disturb because it was a challenge for we actually for them to access the place. The staff that we don't there for over 1 week without doing anything. But because of the proactiveness of WIO Station General and the coordination of the ONS, the security coordinator, coordinated to the security officers, they give you permission to carry inside. Now, as I talk to now, so this morning I go right around all the border areas, outside the map, go for who, they're all the normal. But in the case of Yenga, as it is now, we don't go now, Bendu, this monitor. I don't engage with security officers and even the security coordinator when they ask for a what he do, he don't tell me outrightly, say, we don't give you the permission to do our action. So we go there, we don't do all the whole cities, we don't map all those areas. For Yenga, because of the security situation where they did now, we just the traffic shut them. We dey wait until we don finalize everything. Then they come back with the proactiveness of your council chairperson. Then they come back for a day so that we will mark that area. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Bar. In addition to that, if like now, if Alison able to reach Nayenga, how are they going to capture them people?
We dey capture the people from Yenga outside the neighborhood. If Yenga, like the chief, if he did a Bendu, we dey capture them. If the paramount chief, sorry, if the chief of the locality people they around the community, then we dey capture them. Outside we dey capture them for now. But after we don't capture them, so now it make them give access to go there. We can able go map them locality as well. Yeah. And also, actually, these people they do so. Even a village we don't desert, who because people are not doing it. We dey go there as long as a building dem dey, we dey go there, we make sure say dem building dem dey for capture. Yeah. So we go if I one village wey dem dey say people don't dey again. So these things are left them up, dem go there. Dem go capture even the MTV dem dey. That they should say something for today they no go do. But after the whole activity, something tomorrow, then go return. So if they return, it happens in the map and they get for council. So that make people left for us. Yeah. So that make people come up to no one for left any side, not map, they make sure it's map any side.
So that interpreted for see Yenga within the deserts as now deserts as or those people know they will not even move forward now. But it within on a for say Yenga the part of Salon.
Yenga is always part of Salon because all I know is
okay, low scholar, okay, the scholar don't just left free. So okay, one for teleplay take we to this one. We go back to Miss the PRO for making take it to the stages of this cartographic mapping.
So firstly, before I take you to the stages, I want to let people understand say we get all wetin we dey do now for plan for the census wey na 2026. So we don't do so much work around the census, including even pulling out recruitment notices for the Sierra Leoneans them we qualified based on the criteria they will put out for let them apply based on the district of origin. That is, which side them born you, which side they live, the district or the area where they live, and they for apply. So we don't do that process thing. And we plan, just like what they say, for do the cartographic exercise sometimes in July or August. So this is not just a test case. So we don't, then people that we see around, then I will fit staff them who already equipped with basic sound GIS knowledges for how to navigate with them tools them who will get for use for do their actual process. So then get for be the one them again we get for train the actual fit staff them where we get for use for the national pilots exercise. So for take you through, just for tell you say we don't do so much work for determine myself for say this 2026 week they can we prepare well for the census.
All right, so one for teleplay, thank you for you joining me this evening. From will just take it this. All right, so one for teleplay, thank you for joining today inside the program. Remember to listen to Statistics Salon. We support come out from government of Salon and UNFPA. In order to do no partner and really support this particular cartographic mapping we cover inside Kissi and Children Kalam district and other different parts of the country. Remember, today inside the program we get the GIS specialist and also get the PR we do it really. But we go to Mr. Boston. Kande, supposed to Kande. What from the tell you what's na your expectation or what's na the institution expectation for the community people, the stakeholders, everywhere, all sector concerning with this particular cartographic mapping ways that is starting to conduct now.
So I want for let the family know say this exercise wey dey go on na a very critical process wey na just like a preparatory phase for the census wey get for happen inside 2026 December. But before that process, the things dem dey happen and na the things dem dey per now. So wetin me want for the family na for call on their support and cooperation to them people dem. And this na about Kissi 10 business. If development come, not one person the benefits. And then data they will they collect now only for statistical purpose and planning, not for any other thing for say like we want for tax business or for say now for land business. No, this is mainly for statistical purposes. So do ya when they see them people with they get the statistics alone polo, then they get the cap, then they get the tablets in their hand within the pass. Do ya when them family see them within the area or the community, let them help them and support them for things them where they not go understand about the chiefdom or maybe areas them where they not go know around the chiefdom or names them where they not go specific names of towns them where they not go clearly understand or know how for record. So then they go help we for let we get a sound process we go able inform the actual process we get for happen inside July. So do ya this na a national call, this na a national process. Salon better one, na me, you and everybody this country now we get them. So they allow support this process.
So Mr. Ba, you know the GIS specialist. I believe say what team you bother just to say concerning what I don't call stakeholders, committee people for them to make sure say they all do hand with statistics alone for make sure say this cartographic mapping has to continue for Apple. But one for although we didn't define a part of the program, but one for no exactly how this particular cartographic mapping has to will add development if people will promote and also help statistics alone for getting information there so.
I can always look at whenever I be don't tell now what actually the cartography mean. And the cartography is one at the base. And at the base. Whenever we say base, it means that it is the key. And for making it incredible and acceptable census, now what we do is correct and credible cartography. Because if for now we get anything we dirty, now yeah, we try for book and cleaner doing cartographic work. Now he make this cartographic work actually now a process we do for make we able for shape the country into small plots then. What we dey put them in there for make them go tomorrow. So if the cartographic work not look properly map them and not look accurate, it find it difficult for making we get possibly we get accurate information. So now it make the bring to now as community leaders and also the paramount chief to be specific because actually they don't do a lot. They don't do a lot with people the land life for them because for any time we call out for making answer to the call, it's always there for making answer. And when we get the information, like today they be trying for the people and they for spelling give me an answer. Yes, we agree because spelling varies according to area of child. Now the bar is SSSF. He said a representation where in SSSF go put all the locality the village together for making for spell land to how we want that. So we do that. So that is part of the credibility and also the part of the inclusion when we try to talk about extension. So if I told you and me and you come together for work and tell the people that we will respond to whatever question, will we get from certificate for ask now for make them give that information. If you are giving correct information, it means that one that will for use tomorrow for the reception. So we still dey place say a correct cartographic work is correct census. Yeah. So that is more traffic.
All right, as time we don't get time now, you get any other thing for add up to this particular interview?
Yeah, well, the only thing I would tell the community people, especially the people of the city, and really, we not really get proactive leadership for that. Up to the honorable, you know, he's very young and also energetic, and also I see he's somebody who is almost down to earth, and also looking at the security forces. I met with the NEC today, and also the commander with the so the kind welcome wey dem give me one be different, I be different say I go even really for go inside the system. Yes, when I come, I see the welcome. I even for them. Always I tell for tell una people una make sure say una collaborate and also with the stakeholders and also make una able to push this country and also achieve them forward. And that is what I get for una and also be statistics here in terms of the recruitment, they make sure say una picking them in a part of that because the council chairman who will get him always na that day the page who say he born na day for home. So na that day he get yeah. So that is what I tell you. Allah will take care of make sure say
All right, plenty thank you to you for joining this evening. We turn the mic to Mr. Augustine Kane, when at the PRO. You get any other thing for add up to this particular radio discussion here, so we'll get.
So I just the emphasize on within the corridor already say this now we all process, and if you come out fine, now we all will get the benefits at the end of the day. Because if we know governments know how many people they live in Kissi, government go even plan well. If we clearly map the boundaries, then we clearly demarcate the villages, then they have disputes them where we will likely at times get now we communities them for their land business them not go come on again. So let we give it all to this process and let we support them, fit staff them for ensure say they do the right thing. Una self for they behind them. We send them with the hope say that they can work. So if una get any person or if una see anybody we waiting and send them for, not only they do, or if fail for do waiting and send them for, and not fail for reach out to we. The lines them open, we institution open at any time for because we want to get things right. We need una support. Una support this process. If I end there, I will say, let God bless Kissi. Let God ensure say these disputes where they currently in at the anger, let God bring away for Lord and resolve them easily.
All right, so some of us play thank you to me studio guest this evening. Remember say today, this evening we get people where they come out from statistics alone. We support to come out from the government of Sierra Leone through the UNFPA and other do no partner them when they support for make sure for say a cartographic mapping take place as this are the pilot phase will take place now some few parts there. But today we help us to start with the come from statistics alone when they work inside the city and to the kind of this thing. We want to say very thank you to Mr. Bowie, the GIS specialist now statistics alone and also we get Mr. Augustine Kane when the PR na statistics alone. Remember see me the producer, Mina James Tamba, and also want to say very thank you to we callers then and I know who come where if I know tell me technical person thank you in a Moses Lamy. Fangu una thank you, we'll join back tomorrow, same time, same station. Fangu una tata. And they are taking a picture.